Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton say na ancestral slap na dem call the slap wey double chief give about Obazee. Make I leave you make you hear from Comrade Newton the message we bring come today.
Grand rising to you all the lovers of freedom, all the star seeds, and light workers, all the patriots all over the world, all the freedom fighter. I bring you good tidings from Jehovah Nissi. I bring you good tidings from my ancient father. I bring you good tidings from the universe. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. You're totally well in all your ways. Being able to form your own terms and your own narrative that will help you in this very perilous time and what humanity is about to also go through. So please, if you don't handle this very broadcast at any given time, do not hesitate to share, as we are here again to unveil the mind of God to you, the same time defending the truth from our end. Please share this very broadcast massively. The era we are right now is the survival of the fittest. Only the fittest of the fittest will survive. War is coming because war has been declared on us by all these aliens headed by the midgets in America. It's our own duty to make sure we push back. Today is Sunday, 23rd of November, 2025. The year is running out gradually. So please, you are going to be taking this very broadcast today as a sermon for those of you who did not go to church because of too much shenanigans that is also out there. So I'll be playing a video to you now. To make sure we push back. I'll be playing a video to you now from midget. So I'll be playing a video to you now to make sure we push back. I'll be playing a video to you now from midget. So I'm going to be playing that very video. Please invite all your friends, please. I'll play this very first one, then I'll play another one again. I want to be laying foundation today. Okay, let me just quickly introduce the very topic we have today. With the virtue bestowed upon me as an bishop of activism due to what I stand for, and the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the same time CEO Civil Disobedient, one of the leaders of transition to global greatness. So whatever that will put humanity into threat, immediately we correct it. I'm declaring Obazee movement as a terrorist organization today. And you have to also hashtag it in your page. These people, the extent they are going, you'll be seeing it later. I saw this very midget, whatever, that Obazee gave an award to these very idiots who took law into his hand and slapped somebody in the UK. He was given an award. Now, that to say, if you feel stick by person tomorrow, they'll give and bid. A lot of you, when we bring out some kind of thing, you don't know what is coming. I told you that from time. Now, we're having Oisigu and Magon medicine, they are coming. Right now, they are all over in Edo right now. Edo have been taken over. You have king, you have government, does not bloody care. But I'm not doing this one because I need problem. We are doing this one to make sure we have a better society. So if at the end of the day, we try our best, and you guys are not really ready to do the needful, on a mic comment. So let's first start with this very video. Let's start with this very one. So let's first start with this very video. Oh, I need to pause this very. Let's start with this very. I need to pause this one and first of all play this one first. This one is from midget.
So I will appeal to people to leave our mother.
Okay, let's start it from here.
About terrorists, about
just listen carefully.
Oji from 1,000. This family.
Look at it.
Are all criminal.
Let me show it to you guys. Look at it here. This is him talking.
So I will appeal to people to leave her mother his mother and his father out of this. Focus on any of his siblings that join him to be creating unrest in Edo, creating kidnapping in Edo, creating an insurgency in Edo. So that is it. I'm going to leave you right now. So I'm going to go to sleep.
Now, why did I intend to play this? There's something I'm at. It's not all about maybe at times just come out and make you happy, lay costs, because those costs will delay. So it now depends on the God of answer whether they go out on them or they don't go out on them. But it is better we explain, detail a lot of things. You know, it was scripted in that Jeremiah 3 verse 15. He said, I will be sending you a pastor according to my heart that will teach you with knowledge and understanding. So we have to give you a vivid understanding about every word that they make. Now, being that this very boy has been given chieftaincy title or has been given an award, now the original plan they have is that Adbert family, all of them should be invaded. He changed his mind to this very place that maybe he had a meeting with them. What they are going to do, the same thing Okpewolo did. After Okpewolo has signed that you're going to be bringing security to the states. It was not a slip of tongue. It was what Okpewolo signed that you are going to provide them with insecurity. So the God of our ancestors can't push Okpewolo. He can't use the man to take voice and man say, I'm going to be providing with insecurity. Up to today, none of his supporters debunked it. Today is what you are seeing. Police are not going after kidnapper. Up to today, Edo State does not have a tracker. Edo State does not have a tracker. They don't know any means to solve criminality. So all their supporters, what they always do is to hack the governor. That's what they do. So after he himself are making this statement, look another statement again he made that it is time for them to go and carry Abbat's mother and Abbat's father. Just listen. Even write it on the topic here. Look at it. Look at it. He said it is time for the palace to call on Orionba Abbat, Anini Obazee family. So this, if they are doing everything by it to make sure they do indictment. That to say Abbat is a big fish. For somebody like Abbat to be slapped and the person they give him an award, and be say Abbat is the most powerful man in Edo State, even bigger than the king. Nobody have been given award. Say Ufukbe. That to say Abbat, they are not trying to tell us that Abbat is the most bigger person in Edo State. For award to be given to somebody, maybe the slap say even touch only new probably because I don't want to talk. I don't want to discourage most of our men, but he's an homobog. For him to be okay, let's listen to this one.
Have with their mother, according to them, maybe the child died or something.
Listen to this media speaks.
Hey guys, I think it's really nice over there. Now,
but this is not what I love to do. I know they like to play audio, but I want to lay foundation down for us.
A while ago, I did a video while I was trying to sleep. But Facebook, when you just open it, all the bullshit will be coming out. So while I was trying to go to bed,
please share this very video.
As I did that video that I did, if somebody sent me a video, I click on it. I saw where this enemy of the palace, about Obazee, what?
Where no siegwana umami na gbowe ye venu uweje na yu uweje venu uweje yu uweje when no siegwana mami oho ewe talk and let me hear you.
Double chief, he was saying that double chief is hiding in Benin.
Let me forward it and let you.
President was there. And then the man lay curse on their mother So I believe that cause is troubling.
Wait, make I just leave the symbol and just hear them because me I just leave them and hear
Yes, I think it's really nice over there. And
me I just.
I am not supposed to.
I mean, most of you will not be like seeing. I think I better put my face because it may me. Because that guy is an homo boy.
Trying to sleep.
He don't reason again like a normal being. So he get where one more than listen inside. I'll leave and I may talk.
You know, Facebook when you just open it.
So it better more than they look this fine face. So pure blood. We not the do
Yeah.
We are the representative of God. If you see us, you see God. Our God is truth. Now we stand for.
Somebody send me a video. I click on it.
So more watch out from here.
Where this enemy of the palace, about Obazee, was saying that double chief. He was saying that double chief is hiding in Benin. I said, huh? Who is hiding in Benin? That nobody want to picture with him.
Problem. I mean, not been an Nobody
Nobody want to take a picture with him. I said, what? You know what? I think our bad family has a problem. It is clear that the
now problem. Or you when a na do you were. Problem. Or na miju airport. And we no marry. Down no one make problem. Which about brother and star is not doing well. Yago 20 umu destiny by way. Ati to the amamia dogba no. Freedom fighter na hina. This is a freedom fighter. Wage no banana egwa have a contract man. We have a contract man the rev, but you would have contracted better people. Have a muguna. Listen to him. We no marry.
man that his mother married, the way she left the man lay curse on their mother. So I believe that cause is troubling a bad family, because at the end of the day, the child that the man have with their mother, according to them, maybe the child died or something. So I want to quickly say this, guys. Help me, please. Help me share this video, please. Just go ahead and help me share this video. I have to go to work in the morning. I'm only going to sleep for about a few hours. Comrade Ehime Eriwele, aka Double Chief, was given an award by Edo Agwabasimi movement today in Benin City, or Edo Nobaye. Agwabasimi movement president was there.
Just listen, no?
And then Comrade Ariwele, aka Double Chief. People know it as Double Chief.
Now, this is a guy in his life. He never one day went for protest. Now, you just wake up in the morning and give anybody comrade. Because even the slap is not even a born again slap. We will come from Morocco that year, they go block one of your ear, they go soto you up to about 100 slap. You will still be standing. Ama with the slap is not even a born again slap. Or more comrade in Omabana. Okay, now your labor and the one this guy of labor, which one is more than? Let's just say, I'm bored playing this very video, but get where I want more than listening to inside. Where for us say make them go pick about parents.
Comrade Double Chief was very scarce for people to take a picture with because he was so busy. I know how many times the president of Agwabasimi movement called me. Epa, your son has not come. I've not come.
Ewoya we wa bie onaga we gbe wa we all your son na e ya gbo e ma ya fe nu ti e son we no ma gbo ero eru e ka we atie me e son we be ni mo iti e bonu we na midget ogun gbo e o sa gba no e bie mo no ro bie me e kita no breed in France oni gbo e andro mo forma oni ogbo e ma ya no we ti e son we no ma e gbo ero because Iran no man negbohin. Iran no instigated problem. Now look at the problem you are instigating. Even there is a part of it I wanted to play for you guys. E kona when ni aya mwen e hiewu mwen wa. That's what I wanted to play now.
I will call him. Comrade, double chief, where you dey? Say pa, if I will see dey here.
Oni ma we gba we wo so ma leti. Oni agba we ne bon be le.
Go. No mind them.
They were
trying to see him today.
Yeah. Ovie tolo hueva. E live video man get back ovie. Buba na to money was shooking na o. Oh yeah, me not dream. He couldn't leave live video when a man are being responsible, sir. A vagabond. Almost shock. Almighty back now. Yago be in nowhere. You see, you know when a good father.
They were trying to see him. He was so occupied.
It must be so your hand.
That boy is like a, what do I call it? It's a hot cake in Benin.
Homobug.
Hot cake.
He's an homobug.
He moved with convoy.
Convoy because of his slap.
Okay, Evelyn, it's like you have a freedom of honor.
Let me see if I can get
the family. Or say the guy here.
Wait, let me carry it back.
A government agency owner who know the law.
Now, where in the law, no salwa. Ne ye ke ko va we yes when the law when I instigate a problem, when the law were promoting such thing, we are mobilizing a man is that no act of terrorism? Now, what is the difference between you and the Fulani or Boko Haram? I don't know, that they still count your word to be relevant. Now, after you might have do a video, do you always go back and do reflection? Okay, let me reflect. A video now you now bab your magba. Okay, does that just mean that everybody around you there, all of them are just senseless? I guess not. Because you are a bully and you are the one who has the authoritative power. You are so tyrannical that nobody, you are not untalked to. I go. Let's finish this very idiotic audio and let's leave here. So that will come for the business of the day.
I hear some people are saying, he did that. Oh boy, comrade, double chief is in Benin. The time he moved from Saple Road to GROA.
I guess every one of us have had this dwarfism, this homobug genesis, who by himself transited through transhumanism from Homo sapiens to homobug genesis. And hereby, he no longer counted as a US citizen rather than is categorically belong to the level of just a common goods. That's who he is. So if you are listening to this very constituent and this man that believe on too much idiocy, then you will have yourself to blame, or you might even find yourself in a state which I call a state of cardiac or of trouble. So look at what they are promoting now. Somebody slaps somebody, they can't go give an award. What are they encouraging? They are now encouraging the gullible aliens abroad, so that anytime you see an officer, go after the person. Now the state governor under the useless Upewolo and the palace They are in collaboration together. The reason why we have to share this very video is this, so that let's put the world on notice. Because you are going to be seeing mass attack. But they're not trying to reach where we did. Because my body, they boil. Upa. He get caught. As you are deliberately coming to attack new thing, my dear, I will show you my working tools here. I get license to run guard. I can be seen with anything construction because since I've been here, now my work be that. So no make now so that anything or pertaining to your work, you can defend it. Now Iranomigo have finally declared war on the people that are speaking truth in Edo. And this fight not supposed to be a fight for that is the talk not supposed to be a talk right now for we that are speaking the truth, trying to make the state a better place. Now, what have been our crime and what have been our our advocacy? Trying to change the negative narrative they are pushing. If they say fight is good, we'll come and tell you fight is not good. They are supporting the attack, while we are saying no to attack. They are the ones supporting terrorism, while we are saying no terrorism. Now, what did that bar stand for? A better Edo. Now, look at what they are saying. That is the one funding kidnapping and whatever. Is it really true? Now, how many times have you ever heard that we are talking about them, trying to put allegation on them? It is what they do here. We are always here to counter. We have never one day set up any narrative. They set up a narrative that there is a man that is a God. And we find out that. Now, if he really a God, why is he not protecting his people? If he really who you claim he is, why is he not doing as a father or acting like a father? That would be the problem. Now, what is the crime of people like us? Because we are speaking the truth. Now, look at the kind of violence they are promoting. Now, in every action, there's always a reaction. The palace finally, through this Obazee movement, which have already labeled it as a terrorist organization. If you like, if you are really a supporter of this very struggle, copy this very link, hashtag it in your Facebook. You have to hashtag it. This is not a personal problem. For me, with the strength I have, I can protect everything around me. I'm telling you the first time. To tell you how powerful I am, you can't touch my thing. Am I a biosoy? No, you can't now. You can't. Except it's okay, I just want to let you can't. I want a triumph. No, you can't. Particularly where there's law and order. No, you can't. You can't. But we have been hurt. We are trying to reach out to our brothers and sisters at home. I'm not doing this one for myself. You cannot attack me. You know you can't attack me. They know you can't send anybody and attack me. You know you can't attack me. Before you start asking me questions, maybe more coffee, nowhere. I will come here and show us something here. As it don't read rich, just hold on, please. Okay. This in a pause. This in a pause today. It's legal for you to have it. Now pause this thing be. I not felt the carry on before. He felt the inside right now. He did inside my car now. Na posse be. Una gume kiye uriyo wefo. Na posse be. Na just normal thing. A car would even get on. He get a lot of things. Plier day, screwdriver day and everything. Do a very jimbo. If none of it it is legal. If I'm going anywhere now, you can hire a bet. I feel put on for bets. I told him Panorove Nana young winner. I feel put your carry straight on if that's a living. If there's an attack, but we doesn't support violence. It is as worse as that. Now, look at the negative narrative they are, look at what they are promoting. Now, on a no, is palace supposed to associate themselves with this kind of dubious behavior? Are they supposed to support violence? Why is it that they are the one promoting violence in the states? And all these who are abroad, they doesn't see anything bad about it. A palace that you people call sacred. A palace that you people saw wake and say. Now you are not giving an award to one of your useless sons because it makes UK society to be toxic. That's why I always talk about people that go for Obazee meet and greet. Please, let not just go there and do merriment alone. Like this video now, go to station, report this very palace. They are sponsoring terrorism against we that is in abroad. They want to make it unbearable. Was it not last 2 months here? A lot of you that live in America, you know Antifa. You know Black Lives Matter. And this Antifa, the elite, it was supposed to be a social gathering. I will just sit there, John Normal organization. Do you know the elite, they now hijack it? Now from there now they take the worried government. Do you know Donald Trump have already proscribed them as a terrorist organization? You cannot come out now and say you are a member of Antifa. Because when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. If every one of you can carry even this midget video, the pictures and everything are there. Hashtag it, don't be afraid. Because the war will be said and declared already starts. The reason why to all of them, they are very, guys, they are not settled because they know that anywhere Obaseki go now, people want to listen to it. It's like Obaseki breeze. When it blows around you, your head will just correct. You can't say, man, now darkness have been there before. Right now I'm seeing the light. That's why they are doing everything by thing to stop this meet and greet. So if you must even go to meet and greet, we are fighting. Just admit that we have a fight. You are not just going there as just honorary guests to just go and feel merriment. You are going there because you believe that we are going to set ourselves free. And you believe that there is a fight. There is a very big fight. This is no longer a fight for one person. How will a palace, supported by those state government, somebody that committed crime, he went to go and slap another person? Now, go to media page. Do you know what they call this slap? Ancestral slap, now they call him. That to say, that guy did not just come alone. They prepared charm for him. But thank God for God when he created bad. God neutralized that charm. Maybe they be slap and may take start madness. Let me read it for you. You can go to his page. I know say after this time, they might delete it, but I have the screenshot already. I have the whole screenshot with me already. Now, let me read part of it to you. This is me just page. This is page. I screenshot him. Now, he say, comrade, Imere, aka double animal. He said, I'll be given an award by Obazee movement worldwide. He said the leadership and some members of the Obazee movement worldwide have recognized Comrade Eimere for his role in the ancestral slap incident involving Abat. Then I not talk with him for that again. Then the movement has officially honored him with an award of stewardship, acknowledging his action. This is what they did. This is what they did. That is to say they were looking for who will attack this very man to silence him. Now they use Muye to support this very guy. Because the reason why I was now wondering, why will this slap of a thing now become a global phenomenon? Okay, to fighting. Even when VDN fought with whatever Jollof. Now that they on the they call fight because there was that this one slow, this one slow. Two of them were, you know, fighting. But that one were not still known. It was still very one because they prepared it. They prepared it. This very animal were sent on this very mission. That was why they call it ancestral slap. They just indicted themselves again. Please, Obazee team, Abba team that will be handling this, that will be handling the legal action. Please, know how to bring all these things to the notice of the government. We are not just doing this very broadcast just for merriment's sake. We are doing so that anytime you watch this very video, you'll see get more idea out to run. For this guy to be given honor for slapping Abadai to say it's worse than this. We even know the spiritual damage they might have done. Because now when you send person better message, depends. They say who use a person will use honorary corn. Just you break and into to take set trap. And person will use antelope say set trap. So now different ball game. Person will use antelope take set trap. That to say you want to catch an animal that's bigger than the antelope. If you use honorary corn take set trap and the cage where you won't put on, it's the size of just honorary, or let's say honorary antelope self. Now we say now the state of that antelope now you go get. But if you go use antelope take set trap, you are trying to get like animal, like elephant, zebra, hippopotamus, and the rest, you know, even cow. So for them to come this far and they are not celebrating this very thing, this thing has a spiritual significance. That's why they are celebrating it. It's like Yahweh Minana later affected. But by the power bestowed upon me today, whatever thing you guys might have done, I return it back to sender. When we are reckoning, they told boy na don't more born where you are born in. Una when do ya baba to be ubini, your generation will never know no peace again. I commit the ancient spirit, whatever thing you guys might have put in about life. Okay, then I go bini, then you guys want to celebrate tomorrow ahead about the way. Today I neutralize that very slap. Okbole mo lele. Even waye ke kokan boa. Because at times, when some funny things happen, a lot of us will just take it to be casual. They call it ancestral slap. Now, how will somebody be awarded as an hero? Now, there was one time in France, when a little boy hung up, there was fire in the building in Paris. One Senegal, I think it was Senegal, but all this Francophone. The boy climbed about 4-story building. He can't go rescue the baby come out. A lot of things have happened like that. That things nobody ever expected that you can do it easily. You see yourself doing it. Why will a common two fighting? Somebody will be taken as an hero. That to tell how devilish your palace is today. I was talking to somebody on phone this morning. For those of you are using sentiment, while you were mama, you better stay clear. Because Salobu only give Onyaga. He's going to run as many who support evil in that state. He's going to run you down. I don't care whether you are a blood brother. Who man are you? That's why I know they segregate to. What's your value? Yeah, value. That one is certain. Because look at the state we find ourselves today. Look at how people are supporting violence against their own brother. For a those state government alone to open to even want to look at that boy's face and say thank you for slap. That be say na concussion the plan. I will say about for that then I will not dare meet and greet again now. That's why he only la battery also here. I told you guys before now God is going to be using him. And thank God it has been endowed with power from on high. That's why the government had the shake. Everywhere they shake. They now go and pay some persons, some artists on social media to come and be promoting that same narrative. Who they not go fist slap? Me and me get to now. I feel also can take law into my bobina. Okay, you go to also call me hero. Now, what are you guys trying to promote here? That to say you are encouraging your useless children to stop fighting, to start fighting. And any person that tries such a thing again, imagine that you know your power. Because with all these videos you guys have done, is enough for any of us if we are really united. The problem we have here is that the people that are being oppressed are not united. The oppressor are more united than the people that they are oppressing. Emo 33 talked about, he said, can two work together except they agree? There must be an agreement. We must say no to some certain things. Somebody is trying to call. Let me see if I can bring out my number. Let me receive one or two calls. I think that will also be a very important whatever, Just hold on. Let nobody write my phone number. There's a number I want to bring out. I know 1 or 2 people want to write out the number. The number is +34 627. Write down the number. Let somebody put it on comment section. +34 627 611 932. Let somebody put it on the comment section. +34 627 611 932. That's the number. So look at what they are encouraging. I said the other day, up till now, some of the things we learn from my father, no matter whether your son wrong or whatever, anytime you had complaint, always say, why must you fight? And daddy, why must you fight? You must see 1 or 2 reasons. Tell and say, me, I will say you not fair do this thing. This thing for not happen. You are trying to query that child that whatever you can do to avoid problem. Why does slapping somebody now make another person a celebrity? What Egwa support in that very face shenanigans? If you want to be a friend to the Egwa, you want to be that is an hooligan. If you want to be closer to the palace, you die to say you are a terrorist in Europe. Just come and support the palace. Check all of them that are closer to the palace today. No one of them is a law-abiding citizen. During Obazee 8 years, no person used Obazee's power to oppress anybody. I think Abba said several times with that number. When this hooligan, this American bovine, American Cassituan, when he even arrested him, he did not pay back. That's how to know somebody who is ready to make sure the state goes forward. They own the palace. They own the government. Now, why are they doing these things? And what are they trying to achieve? That's why this Obazee group has target is a terrorist organization. And also go to media to upload the pictures on how they give an award to somebody that wanted to buy person in the UK. Let target all round. If we must win, we must be united. United we stand, divided with 4. That was why when David were made the king in Israel, in Psalm 133, he said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Uniform is not unity. We are talking about unity of the mind. As I'm talking from Spain, you are also tweeting in Twitter in Oklahoma. You are in Stuttgart, Germany, or Berlin, or wherever, or Cologne. You are also doing your own true paperwork and all of that. This is the only way we can bring these people to book. They're taking over everywhere. They are sponsoring people on media. They pay them, go and do this thing. We are not even paid. Anytime we find out that, okay, this is not where the way it ought to be, we do it. We are in solidarity today because of the slap that was given to Abba. Even now, me and Abba will never talk. And we don't need to even talk before I know what I do for him. Even his own brother can insult him. I cannot insult him this period. Because do you know what it takes to stand for the truth? How do you know somebody that wants the nation to be built? Go and look at Unadi County today. What is his crime? What is Abba's crime? A man who used his own platform to give more than 60 million money that were due from the children of the palace. But the same person today, and no crime they've seen in him, but allegation here, allegation there. The other homobug in the UK, that senseless man that is sick, only waiting and raising away from the terrorism. And do you know today, all our villages, there's even one village now, let me play the video to us. They say kidnapping in your house. So kidnapping is going on there every day by day. This media is not talking about it. I don't know why you guys will always fool yourself. Who is writing that Obazee boss? I'm not just Obazee. I'm not Obazee boss. Okay? I've not even spoken to Obazee in my life. Are you there right now that me and Abat, we are not talking on phone? I'm only just supporting the truth. So if you want to get better in life, always support the truth. Enjoyment is when you support the truth. If what I'm saying is lie, then you leave me for God. Now, Yowa be the community. Now, they came out for protest. Do you know the government not demand them? They say there right now is a den of criminality in your community. All community around the Edo State is ransacked. But this midget is here inciting violence. Now tell me one particular thing this midget is doing apart of fighting for palace that is doing that will bring in development or save anybody's lives. Now we are concentrated to change the negative narrative which they are pushing. We also not the one telling them, stop instigating this violence. Mona go tell dwarf. May they stop instigating this violence. Imagine the way we are talking right now, we are trying to calm down the tensions. Use your mouth to tease me. Tell me say freedom where the fight and not the fight and where. Stop lying. And stop this senselessness. Why will you be promoting violence? Let everyone assume the award we are giving. As somebody who has spent more than 30 years in America, are you not supposed to put a cut through to them and say, my brother, you are using this very thing to indict this boy? You don't celebrate people when they do two fighting. If it was a competition, let's assume Abba is defending other tribe. Let's say Isoko. Now this very boy is defending Benin. As okay, Isoko man and Benin man come and fight. Represent your tribe. Then they come out to wrestle. Then automatically it's okay. Benin later won Isoko person. For that simple reason, he's going to be given an award. It is when a competition happens between two people that have conflict. Either they are going to settle it by that same competition. Now we do see at times people they do this hand for up. They do this their normal exercise. They write Yoruba, they write Hausa, they will write let me use that name. Let's say Afema and all of other. That's okay. Make the hand for us. The person will go they resistant. But you find out say me at times Yoruba person go winner. At times Igbo person go winner. Such a thing award can be given. This one was not a competition. Then why would the palace be seen with such a lunacy? Now, why not you will in a work baby my own? Don't want to do one can wait of you. Now, why not baby no man do one can wait of you? I can't really get it. The people that you guys are saying that have problem with you guys to do it of you, you know that they have a very higher IQ. Now, if you want to talk about the people that have IQ, to the one I know, as Newton is there, this Tesla is also there. This what was his name is also there. People that have this IQ, they pass each other. That's why my IQ and I do they're different. I cannot reason like you. Nothing will make me to start instigating violence. We don't instigate violence here. I show you this thing just now. Why? Because no come fight me. I'm not going to ever one day because you offended me, because we do something on social media. What we do is self-defense. And if you look at it right from origin, it will be self-defense or true. That's what a reasonable person should do. Now the state government and the palace, they are now promoting attack against the indigenous people. This is where I wanted Obazee to come in. If you really want to obey your calling, as it was scripted in Matthew 22 verse 14. If you really want to obey your calling, gather this information, put it together. With all this thing that they are doing, there is no court of law you will submit this kind of a thing. You mean this very movement support the palace? Yes. I go about seeing it. They know they follow about the drag. They're working for the palace. Let people assume they will come tomorrow and the palace does not support them. Then what did the palace do about it? After they seen it, did they come out and say, there is one group, they went to go and give these boys a word that have attacked one of our son. He's a prodigal son. He can still come back tomorrow. Now, everything about I've said, which one is lying inside? Anagle when I view boy, Debo Revo Nigeleto. Or man, tell me that we open and swallow up. Oh man, you want mama Yahweh will tell Doni that land will open and swallow up. If Abba today do what is not right, I will also on my live video, I will castigate him. We don't support evil. What makes you a lot of you to say we are Obazee boys? It is because we support the truth. Because Obazee stand for the truth. When you see His Excellency Governor Obazee, you see the truth. When you see Obazee, you see development. You see equality. That's why people feel it's Obaseki's boys. Now, because the very palace is made of evil, that's why you also support evil. Because what you follow will determine what to follow you. If you are not a truthful person, you cannot advocate for Obazee. If you are not a truthful person, you cannot advocate for Obazee. Because you're going to make mistakes. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. I'm very fine. I'm on live broadcast. Are you aware of that? Okay, okay. Do you want to speak? Okay, let me put it on there. Just be very, make it snappy, please. You are already on her. Oh, for it,
following you for a while. I never have the opportunity to speak to the program.
Yeah.
So, until now, and I'm a little bit disappointed in myself as an Edo man.
Okay.
Particularly, Zedo.
Yes.
What is going on? What is going on? Being an Zedo, what is actually the offense, the crime of Obazee? Why are we Benin people against each other like this to favor a non-Zedo? The people that are, is it somebody who said where
even I even have the distance with me. You have a tear near banner. That's what he said. He said he was afraid of the Beninese. Not when it comes closer to them. That yes.
That was a man who was a tenant. Okay, look, when he was coming from the Labour Congress, he came with a fridge full of Gouda. He and his wife and his family were occupying 2-bedroom apartment. But after he became governor, even the late wife has a house in America. The children have houses all over the world.
Okay.
And that was the person who came out to say where he really do. And he had Belele because we're on a power some miscreants.
Yeah.
Now, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, once holy gangpa, one thing about a alien is this. Once holy gangpa go for and go with and they don't bloody care. We know why now. The palace is very happy because of one people. They don't even care again that in Yowa. They even have insecurity right now ravaging their society. They don't book anybody.
At the end of the day, there are nobody. I think you be a little child there, a growing up kid. But then I have it go slow. But my head goes slow too.
Yeah.
Okay, where is he today?
He's good. Yeah, I'm not ready for now.
Okay, I'm a miscreant. I'm a Oseki. Nogari Shagari. People have come and rose in Benin, and today, at the end of the day, they are nobody.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I don't know where our prosecutor things have never been like this before.
No, they don't want anybody to speak the truth. They like to say the foundation of that state were built with lies. And the reason why they said that the matter you may not create instigating problem. A good father will tell women the great men are for
me, I really don't take that part where because
okay, why are they celebrating it? Why are they celebrating it?
I don't even go there
because when we're going to take that is our fight. So let's talk some other time on private, okay? Let's talk some time because my time is fast spent. We want to say the truth the way it is. My sugar coat anything they want, you know. My sugar coat anything they want. It's only the truth that will set us free. At the time we are able to digest the truth, then things will be fine. We are not here to ask whether what's the crime of Obazee is a word they've already declared. If it's not a word they have declared, why is it that any person that talks from the side of Obazee, all what they are saying is jargons? And what is the developmental tribe near Muyoto that will make the state to be a better? What vigilante have they created? What have they done so far? Apart from the lead, they are the one part of the people who left hotel to go and drive the foreign investors that we have. Our people are beginning to have problem already in Germany because of what they did to the envoy that came from Germany. I was told this money. Go to some offices right now in Germany. Particularly if your name is related to all these aliens. You don't know the adverse effect of what these people are doing and the damages they are causing. If you were to be the one, how will you feel? They were embarrassed. What is the proactive measure of the Nene Agobasini? Are they been able to support Yowa now? Okay, Agobasini Mahin, Wawu Wanya talk about Jamaica. Why is it that Fulani are now in Neno Towa? Do Wamon Bowuwe? Then who are you guys deceiving? They want everybody to be a moron. Then the very day you choose not to be a moron or you just say you are not a slave, then it becomes a problem. You carry your slavery father, carry everything, go. We are not interested. You don't force people to out of their will. You don't force people. Respect you, you earn it. You don't force it. If you want people to respect you, begin to do something as a responsible person. As it was scripted in that 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that rule be counted worthy or double honor, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. Any person that insults me today, you are insulting me because of your hatred or because the way you were breeded by your parents. They never taught you how to respect truth. A lot of you respect me today, not because of my age or because I get level, because of the truth that come out of my mouth. Our God that we serve is also truth. Look at the book of John 4 verse 24. He said, our God is a spirit. Everyone that must worship God in spirit and in truth. So as I'm here speaking right now, I'm speaking the mind of God. Why is it that when it comes to it, you speak the same truth in Jamaica, you are not having problem? Why is it that it's some certain group of aliens who our word inconvenienced? Okay, why do you yourself, why do you like me if I'm not saying the truth? There are most of you today, we have almost the same IQ, we are working on the same frequency. Why is it that everything I always tell you always pull love and light? Because why? You are normal, your brain have not been too much be affected by this GMO food. Why is it that it's a certain group of people your word irritates all the time? Let the Doilin start doing well today. Let them from make beweja and still we catch one kidnapper today. Tomorrow I will not call them a Doilin again. I will change. Why is it that 24 hours of the day 365 days in a year. You are now enemy to the palace. I fought against thee. The highest campaign that have ever been led in this whole world. I led it. Now you see me get the other women there be like though. Now you that encourage people to go and take a deadly substance where till like though may not save him and may loud. Even though loud, somebody have saved all the private jets yamu yo. Now who is going to carry you when you have used poison to buy everybody around you? You can see the senselessness of a doing. The most senseless people the world have ever one day the most senseless creator. A way is more better than them. They don't get brain. Okay, look at this man that I just called him. Because you know what will become Ogiomba? Now, the truth you know will set you free. As the book of John 8 verse 32, he said, you shall know the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Are you going to get your freedom without the truth? That's why they were part of the thing that the Edo alien they copy. But they are not ready to obey the law. The constitution, they also write traditional constitution. Now, what is wrong or what is the lie in what I'm saying? Is it not where person lies? Now, why is it that if you speak the sophisticated truth, they say we are going back? If I do the same momentum and the same language, supporting the palace, I will be their friend. So that is to tell you people that more now go wise up. Now body will come to be one. By frequency, consciousness, energy and vibration, we are no longer the same. All of you have to be very careful. They are like people that are from abstract world. Okay, imagine 200 or something people watching. Maybe now only one go don't insult me here since. Then where man, you are the one that is not good. You better go and repent. You cannot hold this life for too long. A palace of more than 800 years. No one building. Okay, look at what we initiated. Obazee only came. Just for 8 years in Kekan. He was able to initiate a business, let me put it like that we employ, indirect or indirect, 25,000 people. He built one of the biggest hotels. The best hotel in Edo State. 5-star hotel. Now, why only without all this kind of a thing? Now, Edo State right now would have been a tourist state. But 36 states in Nigeria. Now, who stopped it? Now, you that is fighting for a more one not to amend, and me that is say, okay, whatever differences that is there, forget about your personal beef. This thing will bring development to our state. Or wamaru de mariema, I don't know. If you cannot, because of the yam, the panderian to the yam to eat the panderian, you because of the delicacy of the soup, you become fan chopper. A man I tell the home, but we don't want to know him. Woman I tell the home, but no matter why you make when I manager, but they can't consider anything. They don't even consider okay, they have children growing up. I saw on social media a lady, I guess, is from Nigeria. He said he have 5 children. He have he have stayed in Germany for 15 years. And right now, the lady said she's deporting herself back to Nigeria. Men looking at that very lady, she's not that fine, health-wise. Now, where is she going to start from? Is there an enabling environment? Now, all they do is to instigate fight. Now, who's supposed to be the real enemy if these people are normal? That to say, this is the good people you call the enemy of the palace. The good people no waro. Amaite Ogiomba woman. Amaite Ogiomba woman. The only way you can show your mind is where you are really fighting for that Nigerian to be good. If we are to be talking about those issues, you want to talk about it critically, the way we talked about federal. Ogiomba, no, and always Ogiomba one day. Everything else no. Because one day you must speak. And as soon as you speak, they must come for you. At the time Donald Trump right now come to Nigeria, he said, okay, want to carry a forensic machine that he had that right from time, Benin were not a city of blood. Let's come and see again why we below master. He's going to become Ogion. Who not turn to Ogionba? Who not the canon is a renowned freedom fighter is Ogionba? So worry is Ogionba. Because so worry said in one broadcast he did that he don't portray for any king. He said we don't need that for any king. Ogionba they know because there no way can ever come to that palace because Eto Digwe. So all freedom fighter are Ogionba. So what did you expect? If you are learned, you are future, you are choosing one, you are Ogionba, except you want to turn your destiny and begin to learn. Now let me further buttress my point to explain a little bit more further the reason why you have to admit to the truth. What the truth does, first of all, make you miserable before it make you okay. There is nobody in this abroad. If you are not ready to stand for the truth, forget about your life, you are gone. Only what we are going to be having as an emblem today is the truth that you speak. Not all those why no woman or one again. That no hater. How you going to have a better society? How then are you going to have a better society? So if you leave this media for midget and his gang and all his morons. Nene ya no belele kuna ge midget na no be tia obi no be dere do gbin abakwe because it's a betrayer. When you were fighting for freedom, nobody say they should go and arrest your father and your mother, even when we sort of Obaseki said. To the extent, upon the insult you get to Obaseki chief of staff, Osagbowo you are, still invited you to come to Benin. The fair play you will get, we give, you don't want to give it to anybody. Wari muna we a chairman or anase emi Ogionba e no gbelema me gba ni ogbo accepting what they are saying is not to build up the states. So they want every one of us to start killing the states instead of building it. That's what they want to do. Now your parents taught you how to be obedient slaves. I grew up from a home where Baranega Derune or with Maya Matomak Bay. That's the home I grew. I was never groomed to believe on one man what or where evil. Would you pray for your children? If you were, no wonder your child was even coughing in Winner. You couldn't leave the video you were doing. Data monitor can suffocate your mind. You continue with your video. That's how irresponsible he is. Did he say you don't cut out when the truth was in your mouth? Who do you know insulted that time? You insult all the prominent chiefs in Edo State. Because you were fishing them out. How many people attacked you that time? Now what you couldn't take is what you want people to take from you. And some moron, you are still there clicking love and like. Now how do you tell people recent IQ and people recent lifestyle on how they are going to go? Now by what you do and support, I can be able to predict how far you will go in life. And there are more people here in fear, and their children will suffer. Anyway, to offer you, the little grace, good work your father left behind, also you are not supposed to support evil. Each of you to support anything evil, all what we are saying here, we know about the do and say about women. I just said right now, I have not spoken to Obaseki once. See 2020, that's 2026 another, that's 6 years. Tomorrow you will gang of Bayani. He is speaking truth from UK and speaking my truth from whatever. We don't have a platform where we belong. Why not? We don't talk. We don't talk. Not go on. But as somebody that is called by God to come and defend the truth, I will also know somebody that's also defending the truth somewhere. What does the book of Matthew 7 verse 20 say? He said, by their fruit we shall know them. We have already know the reasonable those on social media. We know the people that are fighting the real cause. Now, we don't even need to call anybody name, you know. Ogionba do that what we know, even when I feel like my or if you want to be a sober right now, don't be a serious buyer. Who are be you are an homo, promote anything negative narrative. Investment are there so far the palace is against it, support it. Why I not go call this guy now his son? As somebody done they get back with his son allegedly. Why I not go call Ogyomba? Why I not go call Ogyomba? Why you tell Ogyomba now? Why you tell Ogyomba? Eri wa kedo dele yeti le we bo wa gbananegwa, but the same Megwa does not fight for you. He don't even know that you exist. Why will you be doing something for somebody is not reciprocating it? Now everybody is expecting Donald Trump to come now. Donald Trump, is he your king? Is he your God? Where do you know Donald Trump from? Yesterday now, the congressmen, they've already voted the military invasion of Niger. About 280 something against 3 something. He won it. Now, before they came, or before they will come, can we be able to sustain the injury with this fool anyone give to us? That's the question we need to start asking ourselves. But now the panel we are supposed to be the most happiest person. Mamati will not agreement. They might have forwarded the letter heading by now up to Donald Trump. Okay, written by Frank Rabo, the secretary, or this midget, or this Agwabasini movement, which have already labeled a terrorist organization because of what they stand for. He said, by their fruits, you shall know them. Would have been expected right now that the palace is also in solidarity because they want to save the children. Now, what is the palace doing? The proactive measure they are putting to make sure you come and meet them in peace. The same me who is fighting to make sure the country is even good. I was the one that drew Donald Trump attention. I've said it where he's our deliverer. For those of you that have been watching me, I'll be with him right from time. I went through a lot of work with him. But I don't need to talk to any of our allies. I don't need to talk. There is a way you connect through frequency. I know how many wars we have been. In the whole Edo state on social media, when Donald Trump lose the election, when the election was ranked, I was only the last man standing. A lot of you can attest to it today. Why did I wait? Because I know that this man is coming to come and save us. Oh, Ponce, I don't do and finish now. All the remaining acclaimed freedom fighter, they say me not concern one can draw here. Now who is to save us? Osalo Bonumpo give her, or Mama Gonoya help anybody. Or Mama Gonoya help what? If your wife is on that stage as we speak. The other day, Esan, part of Esan, villages have been taken over. It's as if the state have no government. You don't see anything bad about it. If you guys are not senseless, why will your attention be on somebody not you? Leave that person for God. The God knows more better. There are things you'll be doing right now. I don't need to start running after you. I don't leave you for God. Let me generate to attack you. I've leave him for the enemy do. I leave it for enemy do. This very seed is planted is going to germinate. A generation my generation will also chop my own. If not because we have been over brainwashed. People like us, we are supposed to be online and offline. Matter. But do today, go and speak the truth. Go and look at it. Finally, truth I'll be sentenced to life imprisonment in Nigeria. Jesus Christ's story was just a fiction. This was how they also killed the truth 2,000 years ago. Because of the consciousness he carried. Look at so many scriptures that were written about Jesus. All you believe on now. That John 11 verse 35. What was the crime of Jesus? Said Jesus Christ wept. Why does he wept? John is saying when I'm doing this very video right now. Inside core, they feel heat. It's like I'm in more heat. Why? Because of the pains our people are going through. Because of the lies and the negative narrative and the attack the palace and the Edo State government are beginning to sponsor attack against the people that speak the truth in the state. That was why Jesus Christ wept. He wept because of the pains of the family of Lazarus. He wept again because of the unbelief that they did not believe that they can go to Judea and succeed. He wept. Only one place was for himself. He wept again because of the pains you're going to be going through in Via Doloroso. That's the painful street. That's why we used to sing song, don't worry, a body of Christ. On the way to Calvary, he wept for me. My Lord wept for me. Jesus wept for me. To commemorate the suffering. That was 2,000 years ago. The truth were buried. And the same 2,000 years later, the truth were expired in Nigeria on the 20th of November 2025. What was Nnamdi Kanu's crime? Is it not everything Nnamdi Kanu talks about today that Nigeria are going to go through, they are going through today? This was the same Edo also labeled him Oyamba. Because he said in one of his videos that he went about that they did human head. Now life before. You think Donald Trump is going to allow you? Why you wait Christian don't look at it. Now, why are you waiting? Why would no get that? Are you got no man? Are you want my bury away? Nake ya bury one go one canetiri. Are you guys a better person? Why do you think you are more better than I mean what a scientist? I mean what a best engineer? I got be Lomok. I got be Facebook. I got be a Tesla. Aga on gbo waji elile ju wa ni bo ekela dia ba do tamane we because gana na wa iwu ni ayo ma bere wa is that not wickedness? Now these are what you people have done. Why when I go kan oge no ya tie boyo you can't lay cause then you are withholding people. I pray a man wa be gie nenive me nwa. Because one day, one of them go wakalo. Uke wa bubino wa zini o wow. If awe wa pu, then do regret it. You are giving a word to somebody no yagmena. Take law into his hand. Arrogancy. When I walk you wagi no wado we mo wani ma say you guys are dirty yourself again. Tomorrow na wa wa wa. Look at all of them supporting the same palace. They are all homobog. They are homo sapient. Homobog. They don't have another life again. No time for them to even live a better life. Imagine close to 200, almost 260 watching. The only comment that will be bad here today now are some people never hear they are sophisticated moron. No matter whatever, for example. You know, guys, I want to hate you rich. May you speak the truth. You get one of these people now. And they come across that guy's video at times for TikTok. You see him say the truth. By so doing, you don't got full whatever of all these doing. He's no longer again. Now look at what this guy is saying. Mark David. He's calling his generation madman. And that name he bears. According to how it was scripted in that 1 Samuel 17 verse 50. Who was David? David by Goliath. Who was Goliath? Goliath was a bad person like Pharaoh. Like also their king. Goliath are people who subject people into slavery. But he bearing that name. And tomorrow now he's going to die. All can die young. Because who was David in the Bible? He forced the Philistines to stand still just by a string of stone. Just the same way they are trying to dehumanize our people. We are here speaking the truth to them. Just look at it, say another madman. You see them, he is bearing name. Now let people assume, okay, the two names you are bearing, who is Mike? Go and check the history of Mike. And check the history of David. Are you doing things according to the David? This is where I have problem with them. Because anything you bring up, I have a scriptural verses for you because it was scripted. As it was scripted in that book of 2 Timothy 3 verse 16. He said the scripture is God breathed upon. It's a scripture, it's a scripted story. That's why if I quote it as it was scripted. Now you know. You are bearing David because it was a good name. And you are not ready to do 20 color what David did. Accident of young boy in a hurry. The name you guys are bearing today, people suffered for it. The Moses that you bear, I am Mosino. Mosege. Wawablega. The party. Mosano, Mosiko. Who was Moses? He suffered to liberate the children of Israel. The same Edo alien, because of the pressure they put on him, he did not enter the promised land. Moses suffered. But today you were giving birth to, and when Moses, you know, but come on fly, you can't kill. You can't kill. So a lot of people will have problems, even extend it to their children. They don't know what they are doing. They thought it's a joke, what we are doing here. We know more you get very big, we are more. You only want to use a hatred to do everything. Let people assume the person made mistakes. For example, is it a lie? Go to the river and swear. You go and swear. You can't swear. Because when an alien, how can you believe living a lie if I talk about it? It's because I become your enemy. Yeah, my brother, my dear. Wait till now the plan. God will punish all of you now. Go and look at all of them, my bro. Frustrated aliens. This is Baba, his son, Eso Brandless. We are already protected, my brother. Thank you for believing in our struggle. So, you know, you see people misbehave anyhow. Then you are calling me another madman. And in where there was David. They were the same way they criticized David. David in the house of Jesse, that first Samuel. When the prophet want to come and select a king in the house of Jesse, they never told David to stay at home. Maybe his family have it because that's how they dehumanize people right from time. This is how they do it. Because they are Pharaoh in nature. They never told David they will come and selecting a king today. Wait whether they maybe king Shishbabe sword. They never told them. David went to the farm, cut a poor boy. When every aliens, all of them came out in the house of Jesse. The king, the prophet of the Lord that came. Honor Jesse, well, is there no other son in this house? All of them look at themselves and slums. When I tell me, David the catapult boy, you know they ask now. Choose among us where they hear that. Now the prophet say, go and fetch me David. Behold, when David came, a catapult boy, a son of a nobody, he will anointing of acceptance were poured on him. That's what you are going to be seeing today. We will lead you through to your wilderness. You are expecting a one graduate, one son, I want to tell you message, you want to tell your head. He run or soon. Inside the ridiculous lies the miraculous. On a norm, what of a rod like this, just after the a staff of office, how to do with river. We are supposed to carry a submarine machine. That inside the ridiculous, like if you are ready to walk in the midst of the ridiculous, there will be miracle for you. I told you before now, when trouble ends, you become an achiever, not a question man. When trouble ends, you start living in grace. And when grace work for you, you will talk only but. And what will make your grace to accumulate is the seed in every USO. Like me jet now, or in a waffle. Now what build there for your because it's not filling the cloud. Because when your cloud is full, your rain must fall. And what makes you to fill the cloud? Yes, I feel the cloud. Okay. We are speaking the truth from here. Even though we die tomorrow. Okay, let me want to do the story of Jesus Christ is true. He died at the age of 33. Look at all the benefits you guys are getting today. Let's assume the story of Jesus Christ was so true. And the power of the Lord. Look at it, how everybody, even midget, honor money in over here. But he couldn't do what Jesus do. You want to bear the name. You know. The same in Jesus Moyoto. He's not ready to do it. What does the book of Matthew 5 verse 7 say? He said, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Immediate. Are you merciful in your thoughts? Are you merciful to the people that Fulani have surrounded their villages? Rather than you are supporting a word that will give it. Even when they came to come and arrest Jesus, according to what was scripted, Peter took up a knife and cut one of the Philistines. Do you know Jesus Christ placed it back? But any no one he quickly runs and gives it to his child. But he's not ready to make one single sacrifice. He's not merciful. So I do it. As I'm dishing it out from the throne of grace, you have a problem. They don't even, how will they have one vibrant person of it? Tell us reason why we must not have to be insulting the palace. Bring a topic like this or forward. That's why a course for 800 years, Moriton Oshoba value. Now we are ignorantly, God will forgive you. But no more in oh, boom, exactly we are lying. They give themselves unnecessary name. Every good name in the Bible, a duelion bio. There are some I will not mention. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Okay, look at the other one. If I perish, I perish. But people bear the name to the Otio Esther Otio, for example. But you were not lawful for Esther to go to the palace because to his status quo, it's supposed to be Ogiamba. But he breaks protocols. That's why I say if I perish, I perish. The Bible was so everything was ridiculous. The people that they did respected performed signs and wonders. Look at the book of Judges, chapter 9, talking about Jephthah. I said the story the other day. Also look at the book of Judges, chapter 6, talking about Gideon, a mighty man of valor. An angel appeared to him and whispered into his ear. He said, mighty man of valor. Look at around. You call me mighty man of valor? My father and my parents in Manasseh. In Manasseh. They are hiding from Fulani. You are calling me mighty man of valor? It was ridiculous. According to how it was created, and the people that listened, nobody expected it. Then when I told you about for that Jesus will never work for you. The more you mention that Jesus, you are not supporting the truth. O salobali you will can make a toxic UAB. My get don't man a banner to win my way. But this same life, you know, people have been speaking the truth. Look at the truth now they kind of speaks. Gumi today is a terrorist sympathizer. A country where they are doing peace deal with bandits, with bullets all over them, ammunition. Have become opinion. The local government chairman is not even attending the marriage of a bandit in the same state. Any Ogyomba or Siobani. Amen Fulani. The evil rainbows of your mother in the farm are Bitago Ogyomba. How many people beat people in the market who slap our market women are Bitago Ogyomba? Most of you, and before you know, it's already to go. You know, in the book of Genesis chapter 6, chapter 6 verse 6, God regretted why he made man. After regretting, he told Noah to build an ark. I'll soon be rounding up right now. He told Noah to build an ark, and Noah found grace. Why did Noah find grace? Because in Noah province, Noah was a truthful man. God knew he appeared to Noah in the dream, build an ark. The ark we are building today is the truth that we are speaking. Don't be expecting a non-woman. No, it's the truth. That's why it was scripted in that John chapter 8, verse 30, say you shall know the truth. What is going to set you free from the calamity that is coming? The same way God told Moses to tell the children of Israel when they were in captivity in Egypt. He told them, kill a lamb, mark your doorstep. When the angel of death pass over, it will not harm any of you. They obey the instruction and they mark in front of their door with the blood. So the only thing today, God have told me to tell you, stand for the truth. Only the truth has set you free. Nothing else. What happened? It's about to took Noah 120 days to build the ark. It took Noah 120 years to build the ark. Just the same way our activism is lingering. We keep on speaking. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. Our brother in the UK, Albert, speaking the truth to power. The one in Benin, speaking the truth to power. Some in other part of Europe, speaking the truth to power. You think they are wasting their time. But they don't know what they are doing. Like somebody said, another madman, you are bearing David. They never have you bearing with David in one. Hoping where you are going to be a deliverer to the family. You know, most of our parents were carried away. They watch you when Moses, because Moses offended Eva. The Moses of these days, he had to become. He had been na muge na takomanyamba. Most people are 30 years. Look at me, now 30 years ago, they still pay him today to support evil. But nobody uses me. I'm being used by the God of my ancestors. Maybe they talk to them. We don't even need anybody's encouragement. I don't even know how we feel our journey by ourselves. One of our mother told me, Newton, you own the fact. Newton, you have to encourage people. Don't wait for nobody to encourage you. Newton, you have to appreciate people. He told me, or he downloaded the message in me. I'm set for this journey. The two key words in my life, what the prayer my father prayed for me, March 15, 2003. Around precisely 4:30 a.m. in the morning. When I was supposed to pass land to Europe. If I remember that day, something always tell me, a life in a front they go. You saw me Rambo, in a Rambo. He prayed for me. Oh, my name or women love or me love Agalo. Breathed the man. I never know it was this very commission because my father was a truthful man. That he breathed it. It was a commitment and assignment. Nobody do my kind of brokers. Or mommy, we are a unicorn the other way. I gave you a series of references. Bring it on now. Oh, una beat not be slap on. Me there's a you way. Osarere or digger you are yena. Now you Unu wakagbe. We agbe me agberu wena. Awabira wa biyu o manu gbenani ani ogbe o lo wa le mi wiwa. A slave. Must everybody be a slave? Yeah, very bad. Because you know, some of the things that pay them most, how come this guy is so eloquent? How does this guy become like this? Not even your pastor, who have been pastoring for 100 years, can stand me. They don't prophetic why I bear your talk. Is it not the same Bible you got? We prove. What does the book of Proverbs 29 verse 2 say? He said, when the wicked beareth rule, the people they mourn. When the righteous are in power, the people they rejoice. Our people are mourning today because wicked person is there in the throne. Who was Pharaoh in Israel? Nobody today named Pharaoh as a name. Due to people's character with Pharaoh Nachina. But we are telling them again and again, let our people go. The stubbornness of Pharaoh, when Moses advocated, let my people go. He showed a manner of sign. He come to a time, fear the entire Moses. In Exodus chapter 4, verse 19, he said, God told him, Moses will try to kind of give excuses. When I go to Egypt, they will kill me. In Exodus chapter 4, verse 19, he said, all the people that sought to kill you, they are dead. Any alien waiting for my downfall. Today I pronounce calamity on your head. Except you, I'm the one that sent myself this. If you are not endowed by God, you cannot vibrate this high. If somebody that just raise hand and slap somebody with homobug and graphenoside or yeke, a GMO food, if it can be celebrated, go and verify this my teaching. They will tell you where you born and I'm the Archbishop of activism. I'm the Archbishop of activism. Why is your God not protecting you? I protected my people. I told Oibo the West. I told them, see, I agwali mama me see I mama we no nare bloody civilian. No, mamu we not. Can you back? Did the way? Can you see talk? Never say this to the keka. I will not do made. Can you see made? We are yet made for most 1 hour what? Almost 1 hour 27 minutes. When you mention my yard, let us you work now made in an happy fight. Can you steal? A beware till we stand there. Imagine because they breeded you up as a slave, a best slave you were. All fingers are not equal. All fingers are not equal. This thing happened in Israel. Even when they approached the promised land, in that Joshua 24 verse 15, it happened. Joshua called all the people. When we are behaving, I understand. If you are going to serve the God of which land that you do, I force someone, nobody will be forced out of his will. Now only do alien one force you to become a slave. Immediately, but it's not from the palace. Why people from the palace not fighting for the palace? When Guani Oba this, Oba that, they have generations everywhere. Why is their children not fighting for them? I mentioned it the other day. Must it not be you? Neman or Obo. The work in Orosu and Obo. You have to create problems now for your enemies. Oh boy, gave me jet in it. When I am Jesus in Oye. You might get the name in when the one letter, when does it comes out? The one letter, when does it comes out? Jesus were the name of the sheep, and in a sheep in order to have here. The name of that Jesus is joint European, slavery sheep. That's what it means. Or must significant term. The word God did it just to program our head. That's why today people that read the Bible much, where they were supposed to use common sense and logic to do, they are waiting for the blood. You have to go and be vast. On our way, I'm a University of Ekpoma. We don't have a university, we go, but I also download in my frequency may you. Do you think I have a book here I'm reading? Are you kidding me? Can you do it? Can all your generation put together? Can you do it? Combine it. Immediately, no, we family or mama responsible. You're responsible now. When your brother have come here to insult all of you who dump in the bed. Then you are still talking. It shows that you have a brain fag already. That is what it shows. They cannot do a teaching apart from being violent. What a violent involved. Remove violence out of it. Yeah, you are very correct. No one single investment in their name for more than 800 years. A children of Israel, how many years did they spend in Egypt? It's supposed to be 400 years. But 39 they buy due to a Noya Laza. There must be a deliverer. But the nature said the people leave value what Moses did. They didn't follow it. They didn't follow it. At the end of the day, sorry to break your heart. It is not everybody that also left Israel, that left Egypt, entered the promised land. All of them, they died. They all died. That's why you have to be careful. The people that only hold the truth or survive. Why the rest were murmuring? Hey, you would have lived out there or a condition matter, you were better than if you don't live out for a guy. Why you can't carry us, come here? Don't damn me seriously. What do you mean, of this your logo? 41941. Only where I take myself. That's the boom we are. Or if our family need be almost with hands on my bog. Should I do that? Let not go dirty with them. Almost or people like them midget or bungwe. Or bungbo. They are not intelligent. Or not intelligent now hatred now you take on here, come press it. You are supposed to also come here and learn. I will tell you the meaning of your name. If God want to use a man, what he does is very afford to change your name. Or Saloba can do one can change anyway. Or Saloba against one law, but I am mazu one. Ovi kukere no do kwa ya kon na ya gwa lazu wa no reto. When did they give him Azuwa here? When did they give Abat Azuwa? If God want to use you, first of all, he change your name. When God want to use me, he changed my name from Newton to become the Archbishop of activism. Then later, when the going was getting tough, an angel of the Lord appeared. My son, you are do women. You do well in anything you do. Bring the garden on. Now let me now just sit down and mend you. I'll provoke you to make you one knock. What now? How you want to do? Comment. I go provoke you to make it. What was it? Make. Veil pan ro egbe of fear. Nore o my fear. Nore just we fear. Who can we away immediately? They always support evil. Does that. So I want to appreciate every one of you that have really shared our video today. May God Almighty, God of Israel, continue to protect you. The war at the front, you be at the back. The war at the back, you be at the front. As you intend to support us in your prayer, in whatever way you will be supporting, commenting, sharing, and all of that. As a mighty surround Jerusalem the way it was scripted, so the protection of enemy do, and no salobo and no dazi, no will surround you and your children. Any person that with you well shall be well with them. But any person that calls you for speaking the truth, I pronounce tonight with the virtue of the power of God inside of me. Let it come from above and collapse on their head. That book of Matthew 28 verse 2. He said there was a great earthquake as it was scripted. He said an angel descended from heaven to come and roll away the stone. Everything in your blood today, as many of you supporting truth in that Edo state, everything in your blood, I command the power from on high, from all the cosmic energy. So there's the Akiyun Saludo Mufwete. See you some other time. Hire.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help or share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.